vision for a common home, the earth and the humanity. Fatima Matriculation High Secondary School, Kodambakkam presents Earth, a Home for All. This year, 2021, our theme is to renew our hope, to work together to develop a larger cosmological horizon, to develop a new way to see human beings, life, and Earth, to acknowledge and to renew our world as an interconnected and interdependent global network. May we be the champions to renew life and to take care for one another in the web of life.
Laudato Si, enlighten us with the grace to respond, to care for our common home and to renew the face of the earth. We play an awesome role in the world. It makes us stand in wonder at the magnificence of this universe. The psalmist proclaims, "The earth is the Lord's and all that is in it." Life is what we make it, always has been, always will be, but make today ridiculously amazing. We must cherish the earth, nurture its fruitfulness, and fosters its growth. We must walk through our world with dignity, with responsibility, with understanding and trustworthiness. So, we are holding great responsibility to take care of the common home, the earth.
Ecological education. The earth, a common home for all, has set us on the road to a better future, one in which the entire family of creation praises and honors the Creator. God enters into mankind's story. How wonderful it is to think of God's style of descending to man's level and walking with us. He accompanied us and is always accompanying us in our life's journey. And we praise and thank God for His wonderful creation. Creation is continuously unfolding each day and each moment. This makes us to say, God fashions light and creates darkness, and every day in God's goodness, God renews the work of creation. This is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. The blessed Creator created the world, and His flow of goodness is unceasing. He pours His goodness in every soul. He creates and rejuvenates at every moment. Laudato Si, Earth, a common home for all, calls us to undergo an ecological conversion, one that develops our awareness of the relationship between the Creator and the creation. This ecological conversion is not something we experience once, but a continued enrichment of our spirits, which deepens the understanding of our relationship with the Creator, creation, and each other. Response to the cry of the earth. Response to the cry of the earth. To respond to the cry of the earth, let us protect our common home for the well-being of all. As we address the climate crisis, biodiversity loss, and ecological sustainability.
What's going on?
Ding, ding. Crazy. Ding, ding. Bam, bam. Ding, 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 ding.
The earth and all that is not a given but a gift held in trust, we are called not to dominate but to safeguard. By reason, we discern how best to safeguard conditions for life and create economic, technological, and political architectures that are rooted in the ecological limits of our common home. Response to the cry of the poor. Response to the cry of the poor. To respond to the cry of the poor, let us promote eco-justice and become aware that we are called to defend human life from conception to death and all forms of life on earth. A call to ensure that education is common, led by creating ways for educators to undergo ecological conversions by developing mechanisms to recognize young people for their leadership. Salesian environment is characterized by its opinion for the young people, the most precious portion of human society. This attitude is inspired by Don Bosco, for whom in every person, no matter what their situation in life, there exists a point that can be reached by goodness. According to the preventive system, believing in goodness means bringing it to birth. Ecological economics. Ecological economics. Ecological education is about rethinking and redesigning curricular and institutional reform in the spirit of integral ecology in order to foster ecological awareness and transformative action. People should find their home in the oikos of God. The people is a reference to all species, minerals, even stars in the heaven. Among these people are the human people, the plant people, the four-legged, flying and swimming people, rock people, star people, and more. We are called together by God to witness the beauty of the world and the joy of growing with ourselves, with others, and with the whole cosmos. It is a beautiful and blessed world we live in, and we are given life to enjoy and make it more enjoyable for others. Adoption of simple lifestyles. adoption of simple lifestyles. To adopt a sustainable lifestyle which is grounded in the idea of sufficiency and promoting sobriety in the use of resources and energy.
de la Martita, número 2, DJ Tadeo, DJ Raulito, con fuerza muchachos.
Many wish to seek and gain the blessing of God, but not everyone can gain these blessings, for God has His own principles and blesses man in His own way. The promise that God makes to man and the amount of grace that He bestows upon man are allocated based on the thoughts and actions of man. A call to improve sustainability in consumer purchase by eliminating the use of plastic and styrofoam, correctly recycling and reducing the purchase of new consumer goods.
Ecological education. Ecological spirituality, which recovers a religious vision of God's creation and encourages greater contact with the natural world in a spirit of wonder, praise, joy, and gratitude.
We play an awesome role in the world. It makes us stand in wonder at the magnificence of this universe and the dignity with which God has clothed us. So we are holding great responsibility to take care of the common home, the earth. Most of the time, we fail to see the goodness and the good things that is left over behind our carelessness. Make a little more of a deeper outlook on the nature and its longing.
Ecological spirituality. Ecological spirituality. Community engagement and participatory action encourage the development of cultures and policies that protect our common home and all who share it.
The earth always gives and ever stops from providing for our needs. We are called to listen to the silent cry of the nature, and it has great longing to breathe a fresh air. In what way our dealing with nature in our daily life helps the nature to sustain? In ordinary life, we hardly realize that we receive a great deal more than we deserve, beginning from the breath we take for our existence. But most of the time, we take everything for granted. We are called to take notice of every blessing we receive from the mighty hands of God.
Emphasis on community involvement and participatory action. emphasis on community involvement and participatory action. Community engagement and participatory action encourage the development of the culture and policies that protect our common home and all who share it.
We alone, of all the creatures of the earth, can take hold of the power of creation and reshape them for our own advancement. We learn from nature, and nature teaches us the creative amusement of God from the profound wisdom of God. Let us make the best decision not to pollute or destroy nature, but to appreciate it. May we encourage others to work for the good and upkeeping of the earth so that together we may live a peaceful life in harmony with nature and all its living beings.
What's going on?
Ding, ding. Crazy. Ding, ding.
Lord, lead us to transform our lives and the world, to reflect your glory in creation.
about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain? What about killing fears? Is there a time? What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we've shed before? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore? That you pledged your only son. What about flowering fields? Is there a time? What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore?
We are called together by God to witness the beauty of the world and joy of growing with ourselves, with others, and with the whole cosmos. It is a beautiful and blessed world we live in, and we are given life to enjoy and make it more enjoyable for others. Let us save Earth and save life. We, the Fatima family, take the pride in gathering all of you today as an initiative to celebrate the season of creation. Our Earth is the only planet with a continuity of life, so it is important to generate a sense of urgency of saving our Mother Earth from all sorts of planet-harming activities. Our Mother Earth needs to be saved because it's a home for all. It is our responsibility to raise awareness about saving our Mother Earth. So, it is my responsibility to understand why this plastic pollution, water wastage, non-violent communication, purchasing from local retailers, and the many harmful activities which we just witnessed through these acts. My dear friends, it's time for some self-actualization here. As a teacher, what is my responsibility in safeguarding my Mother Earth? As students, what is your role in protecting the earth? As parents, in what way you can take up the duty in saving our earth? Think. Save Mother Earth should become a lifestyle to each of us individually. We live here, so we are all called as connecting people. We need to think. I connect with nature, I connect with ecology, I connect with environment. As we all leave this place, let us take these thoughts along with us.